Case study: R versus Robinson, 1977. Introduction. Theft, a seemingly straightforward crime, takes a nuanced turn in R versus Robinson, 1977. This case explores the scenario where a defendant uses force to acquire property, but believes they have a legal right to do so. The central question revolves around the concept of dishonesty, a crucial element in determining whether an act constitutes theft under English law. Facts. The events leading to the legal battle unfolded in a seemingly ordinary debt collection scenario. Mr. Robinson, the defendant, believed he was owed £7 by the wife of the alleged victim. Seeking to recover this debt, he approached the victim, the wife's husband. However, the encounter took a dramatic turn when Mr. Robinson brandished a knife, escalating the situation. A struggle ensued, during which the victim dropped a £5 note. Mr. Robinson seized this opportunity, picking up the money and demanding the remaining £2 owed to him. While forceful, his actions were driven by the belief that he was simply collecting a legitimate debt. This belief in a legal right became the cornerstone of his defense against theft charges. Issue. The crux of the legal battle in R v Robinson 1977 centered on the definition of theft under the Theft Act 1968. The critical question hinged on Mr. Robinson's state of mind. Did Mr. Robinson's actions constitute theft under the Theft Act 1968, even though he believed he had a legal right to the money and only used force to recover a portion of the debt owed to him? Holding. In a controversial decision, the Court of Appeal overturned Mr. Robinson's robbery conviction. This decision deviated from the initial verdict, suggesting a more nuanced understanding of the concept of theft. Ratio decidendi reasoning of the court. The court's reasoning focused on a meticulous examination of Section 11 of the Theft Act 1968, which defines theft. Dishonesty as a key element. The court emphasized that for an act to be classified as theft, it must involve dishonesty. Dishonesty, in this context, refers to an appropriation of property with the intention of permanently depriving the owner of it. Belief in a legal right. The court found that Mr. Robinson, while employing force, held a genuine belief that he had a legal right to recover the debt owed to him. While his approach was undoubtedly forceful and potentially threatening, his intention was not to permanently deprive the victim of the money. He sought to collect what he believed was rightfully his, albeit through questionable methods. Theft versus robbery. The court further clarified the distinction between theft and robbery. Robbery, a more serious offense, includes the use of force or the threat of force in addition to the act of theft. Since the court found Mr. Robinson's actions lacked the element of dishonesty, his conviction for robbery could not stand. Significance. R versus Robinson 1977 holds significant weight in the realm of theft and robbery offenses. The case established the following legal principles. Importance of dishonesty. The case underscores the importance of dishonesty as a key element in establishing theft. If a defendant believes they have a legal right to the property, even if mistaken, their actions might not be considered theft under the Theft Act 1968. This highlights the subjective nature of the concept and the need to consider the defendant's state of mind. Distinction between theft and robbery. The case clarifies the distinction between theft and robbery, emphasizing the additional element of force or threat of force in robbery charges. If a defendant acts under a genuine belief in a legal right to the property, the use of force might not elevate the offense to robbery. Conclusion. R versus Robinson 1977 stands as a landmark case, emphasizing the importance of proving dishonesty in theft cases. The case highlights the need to consider the defendant's state of mind and their belief in a legal right to the property. While the decision sparked debate, it continues to influence legal discussions concerning the elements of theft and robbery and the role of honest belief in determining criminal liability. The case serves as a reminder that the law considers not just the act itself, but also the underlying motivations and intentions behind it. If you are a law student and looking for more case studies, visit our website www.mylawtutor.net.